안녕하세요. Hello and welcome to this week's K Corner. I'm Em, and today I'm going to be talking to you about Girl Bong-soon, which is a rather older K-drama now, but I wanted to give it some love. I wanted to make sure that I'm discussing all the older ones as well for those people who are only just starting to get into K-dramas. So I really wanted to discuss what's good about this one and why I think it's worth a watch. Now, I'll be honest that when I first put this on, the only reason was I'm not even gonna lie, Park Hyun-sik, and I wanted to watch it and see what it was about. Who's a great actor. So I thought I'm gonna watch it, give it a go, and see what I think. So I was pleasantly surprised. It did take 2 or 3 episodes to get into it. So if you're a little bit skeptical about comic book style dramas, maybe give this one a time before you just turn it off and give up, because it does probably slightly slow going at first. Um, but what I really liked about this drama is the acting. The acting was phenomenal throughout. There was a little bit of overacting at times, but I think that's kind of because of that webtoon comic style, which is understandable. Once you get past the fact that she's this superhuman person, I think the storyline is actually really great. It took me a while because I think I prefer like realism and things that sort of seem like they could happen. Um, but honestly, I really enjoyed this. I think it's worth a watch for the acting and for the real cute storyline alongside such a twisted, dark one that's actually going on at the same time. So basically, what happens in this drama is we're following a girl called Bong-soon, played by Park Bo-young, and she's obviously really strong. She is superhuman strength and has to go to all these events that are going on and try and save people. So she gets tangled up in quite a lot of things, and she really has to learn to live with these powers that she doesn't really want or know how to control. And then she meets Mr. An, Minyuk An, who is the person in charge of Ironsoft, I believe, which is the gaming company that she wants to work for to help create a game based on herself so that she can finally express these powers. Which, as a chance meeting, was pretty good, I think. As far as meetings go, it was very funny. Um, made me laugh. I think this quite often was chuckle to watch. There were a lot of funny bits in it. There were some really cute moments in it, and there was some quite twisted, dark moments in it too. So it was a good mix of all of those. I'm not going to give away what happens in the plot, just to say that it was, I think, well acted, well plot twisted, and this little predicament where Bong Soon is stuck on a rooftop. We're not going to say what it is too much, but Min Hyuk is on the other side, trying to get to her, and he's like pulling at these chains, and his hands are bleeding, and he's going he's shouting, she's shouting, and the whole thing is phenomenally acted. I cannot express how much I loved the acting in this whole drama. um I've said it before, I'll say it again. Park Hyun-sik is a fantastic actor. So anything that he's in, I'm going to be giving a watch because I really think he's good. Park Bo-young in this one was also phenomenal at the acting. And together, that chemistry there is great. It's worth a watch for that chemistry and for the love story that's untangling throughout the whole thing. If you like that kind of thing, you're going to love this drama. So I suggest you give it a watch. I think if I was going to suggest something that wasn't altogether my favourite, it would be those gangsters that are in it. It's very tried, very irritating after a while, and it's too comical. There's no fear involved with these gangsters. I know there's not really meant to be, but it's just after a while it becomes like, hurry up with this scene and get on with the next one. I want to see what's going on with Bong-soon. I want to see what's going on with Min-hyuk. I want to see what's going on with Guk-do, who is the police guy she also really likes at first. I want to know what's going on with these people. I don't want to know what's going on with them gangsters again. It really got quite boring after a while. That being said, again, it was some great acting and it was funny. I just think that I perhaps would have maybe just slimmed that down slightly because it came across as kind of filler content after a while. So I'm going to give this drama 7 out of 10, and that's only not top marks just because of some of the more minor things. I think her crush on Guk-do drags out a little bit too long. I think the fact that the gangsters are in it quite so often, it kind of comes across as filler content. That's an issue for me a little bit. Um, and generally a little bit of overacting at times. Again, it's not the acting, it's the storyline. It's not their acting is fantastic. It's how it's supposed to be, I think because it's like that whole comic book style thing. Like the guy who is her boss, his name now escapes me. Please leave a comment if you remember that below. He is very much overacting, I think. And again, it's not him, it's not the actor, it's the character, um, which I'm not entirely a fan of, I think. Some of the characters were not too likable. But for the sheer fact of their chemistry and some of the plot twists and storyline, it has to be at least a 7.5 because it's so phenomenal to watch. So please give this drama a watch and don't forget to like and subscribe.